How many filmmakers in the house? Woo! 84 new media filmmakers from 17 countries. Welcome to the New Media Film Festival family. It is your... This is your creative sandbox to play, learn, and do. We are constantly hearing of people connecting and furthering each other's careers along. So some quick developments in this last year. We now have a 3D channel online with the #1 3D company, NVIDIA, and it is free. We now have a Snipplers category, which you will see in the beginning. We trademarked it, we've already licensed it, and people are now getting funding on a 30-second pitch. It is a snippet of a trailer, so you'll see those first. How this particular program is going to work is we're going to run that entire closing night film in one long stretch. Then the lights will come up, we'll move our step and repeat over, and we'll call just the filmmakers up. Huffington Post will come down and do a quick Q&A, we'll figure out the timing, and then we're going to call up selected lead actors from the closing night program that we've already pre-selected, and we're going to have a fun, engaging, intimate conversation, and then the award ceremony. And we like to do it fast and fun. Do you know why? Because you just want to hear who wins, right? And we have 18 categories.
My name is Carlos. I'm director of 2 projects, the Dare to Live Nike Spec commercial,
Oh, cool.
and also Daddy's Eyes. And I'm also part of the Giant Storybook project.
Oh wow, so you did 3.
I didn't do that one, but I'm part of the LA one that they're doing a mural over here.
Oh, okay.
And also
Oh, cool.
Coachella, so.
Oh, cool. Now, the Dare to Live,
They're all presentation pieces, the first 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Daddy's Eyes and Dare to Live are presentation for clients and everything.
and Daddy's Eyes is the Killers.
Yes, which is a presentation piece also.
And Dare to Live, are there people here
Yes,
from?
from Dare to Live.
Please stand.
Eliasch right there, and his son, Donovan.
Oh, there they are. That's amazing. Are you really a basketball player?
Used to be.
Used to be? Okay.
His son is a basketball player now.
You are? How old are you?
7.
7? Okay, well, welcome. It's the whole age range here. It's unbelievable. It's very exciting.
I'm Janina Gavankar, and my piece was Waiting for Godot, and I wrote it and produced it. And my major collaborator in this life, Caitlin Koschelik, directed it.
And was that your voice that we heard singing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, beautiful singing.
Thank you.
Yeah, really beautiful. Now we're going to go back down to the end and tell us about, we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to keep this as brief as we can. In a nutshell, what got you going on this project, why you started, and your passion about it, please. I know you two are a duo, sort of, at the end.
Well, what actually inspired the video was
What was it called again?
It's called Can't Stand the Rain.
Can't Stand the Rain.
Is I was pulling out of the Grove parking lot and I lost my parking ticket, and the guy was like, "It's $20," and I was all angry and upset at him, and drove off, like paid my $20 and was all angry. And as I was driving home, I was like, I can't believe I just got so mad at this random guy. It's his job to just do what he has to do, take the money if you lose your ticket or whatever. And it kind of inspired a story about, these everyday jobs and when you feel like rain is constantly pouring down on you. So that was kind of the inspiration. And then we kind of knew the Rescues and we loved their music and we wanted to make a video for them. So that was the inspiration. And we wanted to have dance in it too, so we threw that in.
Is that song available somewhere?
Oh yeah, totally. It's on iTunes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Anything you'd like to add, Mr. Cincinnati?
Mr. Cincinnati. No, I mean, I guess the only sure, I'll have one thing, yeah. Lilli, she failed to mention that she's also the artistic director of the dance theater company in LA. So that was kind of part of our motivation, is telling stories through dance.
Oh, cool.
So that the dance is part of the story. So that was part of the goal with Can't Stand the Rain also. And then the other thing is, we're both actors in LA, and as many actors maybe in the audience or up here know, you can't really just wait for jobs to come, because
I hear that all the time. You have to create your own content.
Exactly, you have to create your own stuff. And so this was a way for us to stay active and just keep our creative energy going, even when, you're not booking, or if you are booking, you're acting for a quarter of a day. It's not that satisfying. So we wanted to do something that we had creative control over.
Perfect. Do you have cast or friends or people in the audience that you worked with on this project?
No, just the two of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being
Thanks.
here.
Actually, my parents are here and they were both in the video.
Oh, where are they?
Shout out.
Hi. Way up there. Amanda. Now, a year ago, you were just beginning your feature film that we saw the trailer of. It was just in the very beginning process, and now it's in 3 film festivals or something like that.
Well, a year ago I didn't even have a film. I just had a play, and
It was based on a play.
yes, it was based on a play
That you
originally. Yeah, that I wrote, and called As I Like It, and then I changed it and brought it up to date. But it's all thanks really to my 3 friends who are here. Well, actually my son
Please
too.
stand.
Charlie, who is an opera singer, Justine, who is my yoga teacher and actress from London, and George Blodwell, really, who is in it as well. And basically, it's a story that I wrote for my father. It was a letter that he told me that I should be able to write. And then my ex-husband said I couldn't make a film, so I thought, well, I can make a film, and I'll make a film.
And you did.
And I did, yes. So I wanted to prove that women could do this. They were complaining they didn't do enough, so I thought I would contribute.
This is great. This is your first feature film.
Yes,
And the trailer's beautiful.
yes.
And are
Thank
you, is there another trailer person here on our panel? I think you're the only one.
Yeah.
So can you tell us anything about where else we can see this film in the future?
Yes, it's going to the New York City International Film Festival next week, and then it's going to Ischia, and
In Italy.
thank Patty and Andrew here. And basically, I've had a lot of encouragement to do it, so I shall do another one.
You will?
Yes.
Okay, great. There is a sad statistic that there's only 10% women membership in the DGA, and there's also a crazy statistic that very few female directors direct a second feature after they've directed their first, so please make another one.
I absolutely will.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so for my video, like, the backstory is kind of, I felt very happy with my life, and, I just wanted to do something that kind of, like, shared it with the world, so to say, so, I wanted to kind of, like, keep it subtle, like, when it comes to things like happiness, the moment you start talking about it, like, it goes away, like, it becomes cheesy, so, it was kind of like, something that would just kind of, like, hint at, like positivity or smile, and then just, something that kind of like, takes, I put together that video so that like, as you see it, you just smile, like at the end, like as the progression goes from like people who don't smile, and then there's this little kid who smiles, and then everybody else smiles. So yeah, like that was the like short story of it. And then to go along with the video, just to like not have it as a video, like I put together this, what I call the wall of happiness. So like, like anybody who saw that and who kind of like liked it could just go to this page and kind of share like what their idea is happiness, like anything, any happy moments from their lives. So I got people from all over the world like just starting to like, so my video like went viral, like it got,
Oh, that's great.
yeah, it got 2 million views on YouTube.
And you're spreading viral happiness everywhere.
Yeah, so
I think that.
so I got emails from like people
Okay.
all over the world. Like, there was a girl from Sweden who emailed me saying it was kind of like a, how would I call it, like blindsided campaign. Like, so I didn't really like promote anything. It was just for the sake of like, just like.
Your work
people
spoke for itself, that's great.
So this girl like emailed me saying that she had a really bad day, like she bunked in her exams and she couldn't talk about it to anybody, but she saw this video and she smiled. So she had this collection of emails that I got like in return for doing this. So
Wow.
yeah, that's the.
We're kind of low on time, so the rest of you, I'm so sorry, but can you just in a nutshell tell us the idea and something interesting about yourselves?
So Campus Life, the portion you saw was actually the middle of the film, and it was invented for by myself and Kenneth Waddell for Jump View. Jump View is a brand new way to watch TV film, and I think you got to see it at the end. The stories are created, we break it apart by character. and time. So instead of just watching traditional film, you interactively get to choose what character you want to watch, where in the story you want to watch them. If you want to watch one character all the way through,
Where can people find that?
it's on jumpview.com.
Jumpview.com.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of a revolutionary new way to watch
We
a
hope-
story.
Yeah, we hope so. So then again, that's the middle of the film. We made this film, Campus Life, specifically to showcase what this new way to view movies could show. So just to give a quick, better understanding, so you met obviously all the characters. Ari, for example, he has a timeline, so you could theoretically watch his story and you'll get the whole story, but you'll miss a tremendous amount because you're not getting anybody else's story. So, for example, if you're watching just Becca, you see Ari fall from...
In the background.
Yeah, you'll see Ari fall from the building. But you keep watching her, you'll have no idea why he fell. So you go to his timeline.
Oh, cool.
You jump up there,
Everyone
you get his
has
story.
their own...
So they all kind of, they all intersect, they diverge, and that was the middle where they all come together,
Oh,
and they
cool.
diverge, and they come
I'm glad
together.
to learn
Yeah.
this. This
So
is...
you can figure out
Okay,
what,
okay.
what the mystery is.
Thank you. Irina?
Well, it's the meaning of the song. I just went with the song, and the meaning is let's do whatever we can right now, because nobody knows what comes tomorrow or what comes 5 minutes later. So that was the whole idea, and with Michael we came up, to the story, and he just did a beautiful footage. And
Yeah. It put me in a romantic mood.
yeah, it's romantic and it's very positive. I just see that people nowadays are a little bit very pessimistic and let's say dramatic. So I think I'm the opposite. So here we go.
And how was she to work with, Mr. Director?
She was wonderful.
Oh, okay, good. Mr. Cleveland.
Mr. Cleveland. The Let Your Light Shine video actually sort of spawned from the little girls. They wanted to do something, they're actresses, and they wanted to do something that had an anti-bullying message. And that's kind of the theme of the video. They came up, this was the first song they recorded, and it was called Let Your Light Shine, and we kind of built a video around the theme of, anti-bullying and not to pick on other kids. They have a little story about how, they got hurt because they saw someone get picked on or something like that. So they feel very strongly about this. And also part of the project was to raise money for the Seth Walsh Foundation. He was one of these kids that was bullied and harassed and things. So that was kind of the impetus of the whole project.
Well, that's wonderful. Is the song available commercially?
It's on iTunes, the video and the song.
And Irina, your music's on iTunes?
On iTunes and CD Baby.
CD Baby. I go to that site sometimes. Great, thank you.
Well, I'll keep mine, mine's the shortest, just to inspire people. That's all I want.
To inspire people. That's the ultimate of everything, really. And come forth,
Well, fine.
my darling.
I can't go too far because this is stuck, but
Okay.
I'm gonna leave it like
Okay.
this. So I'm an actor first and foremost, but I grew up playing a slew of instruments, and I was a very serious musician. So nowadays I don't get to make music the way that I like to, and when I do, it all has to become a very almost insulated experience, and it's hyper personal. So it's like you're saying inspire. Mine's like my chance to work through some stuff.
And you played the two,
Yeah, I played both characters.
kind of like yin and yang.
Yeah, which I didn't want to do, but Caitlin forced me to
It
do
worked
it.
really well.
It also worked with what the whole point is about. It's named after a Samuel Beckett play, Waiting for Godot, the same title, where two men sit and wait for a man who never comes. So we did our own interpretation of that same narrative. And there you go.
Excellent.
And I know it's a little dramatic and it's a little negative, but maybe not. I don't know. It was exactly what I was going through in that moment, and I just think that honesty in a creative way is the most important. The only way to communicate these days.
Well, these are all great communicators, so let's hear it for them. Thank you. I take questions from the audience, but I think we're out of time, so she's the director. Thank
I
you.
want to thank you. This is Xaque Gruber from the Huffington Post. He is also part of our international art exhibit. He did the mixed media oil paintings outside. So thank you so much for part of our 84 new media filmmakers from 17 countries. So thank you so much for being here.